right? One. Then you can put the stick down off to the side real quick because we are going to be started. We're going to do our warm-up first, okay? Everyone, feet together, arms out. Attention. Everyone, bow on in. Clap.
Okay, guys, we're starting up.
Everyone, we're going to do 20 jumping jacks. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Nice job, everybody. Let's do knee lifts. Let's get our hands up. We're going to lift our knee up and touch our elbows. Knee lifts, everyone. 30 and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice and high. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Luke,
25,
I will. Only if you stand right there, Luke.
29, and 30. Right? For 1. Right? No. That's okay. All right, everyone, let's continue on with our warm-up. Everyone lay down on your back. We're going to do leg lifts. Lay down, feet together, legs straight, and try to lift your legs up only 12 inches off the ground and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Feet down. Try to put your feet down nice and slow, okay? 2 more, everybody, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Feet down. Last one, everybody. Best one you got, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Everyone up. Feet together, arms up. Everyone, attention. Right? Everyone, today we're going to be reviewing the drills and everything that we learned so far this month, and the short stick as well. And we're also going to go through a new drill that we haven't learned yet. Now you can put the stick down real quick. We're not going to need that one right now. First off, we're going to go through our 6 count drills. Everyone that we learned so far this month, including the stepping and the elbows. Okay, everyone? And everybody, ready position, hands up, and your knees. And H stance right. And 2, H stance left. Try to keep those knees bent and hands up. 2, L stance right, step behind and bend your knees. 2, L stance left and bend your knees. 2, N stance right and bend your knees. Try to keep those hands up, everyone. 2, N stance left. Come on, Luke, let's get serious. Let's turn our brains on and get focused. 2, Python stance right, step out, elbow, and elbow. Try to drive your elbows all the way over. 2, just like in the elbow drill. Python stance left, step out, elbow, elbow. Luke, come on. 2. And cat stance right, step back, and cat. Hands up, everyone. Step away from the camera and cat. 2. Cat stance left, step back. Try to keep your knees bent, both knees bent. 2. Forward step right, and crane. 1, 2, 3, and down. Step forward left like you're doing an N stance, And crane. 1, 2, 3, and down. 2. Try to keep those hands up. I'm seeing noodle arms. No noodle arms. Hands up. Everyone, let's do our stepping drill. Remember, stay relaxed, stay loose, and move nice and quick. Side step right. 2. Side step left. Step straight out to the side. 2. Everyone, back step right. Try to get into a good end stance. Good end stance, everyone. 2. And back step left. Try to stay in a good end stance. Everyone, hands up. And 2. Hello. Hi, Sebastian. How's it going, buddy? And 4 step left. Try to make sure both feet hit the ground. Try not to roll your back toe over or have it come up in the air. Try to get both feet on the ground. 2. And 4 step left. And 2. And drag step right, step out. Drag your other foot behind. Nice. 2. And drag step left, step out, drag behind. Don't spin all the way around. We just want to turn from here to here. All right, everyone? 2. Let's try that one again. I think we could use one more on that one. Everyone, drag step right, step out, drag behind. And 2. Step out left, drag behind. Come on, Dan. What you standing around for, buddy? This isn't standing around drill. 2. There we are. Good job. And everybody, step back right and bar, just like in our warm-up today. Step back left, step away from the camera, and bar. 2. And forward step right. Use those hips and switch step. 2. Forward step left and switch step. 2. Nice. Everyone, step out and X block. Let's do a nice blocking drill. Nice X up high. Good bent knees. Good turn and lean. All right, everybody? Overhead block right. Ayo. X. Overhead block left. Ayo. X. Outside block right. Ayo. X. Outside block left. Ayo. X. Low block right. Ayo. X. Low block left. Ayo. X and open. Cross block right. Ayo. Open. Cross block left. Ayo. Don't forget your chamber. Open. X. Hook block right. Ayo. X. Hook block left. Ayo. Seeing a lot of stepping. Get focused, everyone. No happy feet. X. Chamber drop. Sweep block right. Luke, stand up. Come on. Let's get focused. Chamber drop. Come on, now, get focused. Chamber drop. Sweep block left. And everyone.
My tooth fell. My tooth. It fell.
All right. Awesome. Take care of that real quick, and then let's try to get focused. Okay, man? Awesome. So everyone, chamber. Let's do our punching drill, all right? 1, 2, 6, and short punch right. Short punch left. Long punch right. Long punch left. Uppercut right. Uppercut left. Hook punch right. Hook punch left. Chamber drop. Stick punch right. Chamber drop. Stick punch left. Chamber draw punch right. Remember, nice and low. We don't want it up high. Draw punch comes down here. Draw punch left. Right, everyone, hands up, get set. Let's go through our kicking drill. I want us to go through our kicking drill and hold each one for 3 seconds. I want to see how good your balance is, everybody, all right? And hands up, get set, bend those knees. Check right. 1, 2, 3, and down. Nice job. Check left. 1, 2, 3, and down. Go on, lift right knee up, high as you can. Front knee right. 1, 2, 3, and down. Front knee left. 1, 2, 3, and down. Everyone, turn your left foot out. Lift and turn. Roundhouse knee right. 1, 2, 3 and down. Roundhouse knee left. Lift and turn. 1, 2, 3 and down. Nice. Looking good, everyone. Keep those hands up. Seeing some noodle arms. Hands up. Front kick right. 1, 2, 3 and down. Front kick left. 1, 2, 3 and down. Come on, everyone. Don't kick after. Hold for whole 3 seconds. Hold it for the entire thing, all right? Lift and turn. Roundhouse kick right. 1, 2, 3 and down. Roundhouse kick left. Lift and turn. 1, 2, 3 and down. Almost there, everybody. Almost there. Hands up. Side kick right. 1, 2, 3 and down. Use those muscles. Use those muscles. Side kick left. 1, 2, 3 and down. Good job, man. Good job. Good job, Aaron. Aaron. Sebastian. Nice. That's a pretty good job, everyone. Not bad. Go on. Let's go through our elbows. 6 count elbows that we learned last time. Everyone get focused. Eyes on here. We're not done yet. Hands up. Pass isn't over yet. Everyone cover elbow right. Covering elbow left. Left hand out. Hooking elbow right. Right hand out. Hooking elbow left. Try to hit with the elbow. Sweeping elbow right. Across. Lift. Elbow out to your right. Sweeping elbow left. Across with your left. Lift. Sweeping elbow left. And uppercut right. Uppercut left. Diving hawk right. Lift. Drive it down and in. Don't drive it all the way to the floor. We want right here. Just head high, everybody. Diving hawk left. And drop the right arm down. Rising hawk right. Down to your left. Rising hawk left. Everyone, feet together, arms out. On everyone, feet together, arms out. There we are. Attention. All right, now, before we move on, I'd like you to raise your hand. Do you have any questions on any of the drills that we've done so far? Whether they're ones that we've learned this month or not. Any questions on those? Hands up? No? Troy, do you have a question relating to our drills? All right. Troy, what's your question?
Yes.
All right, so what's your question, buddy?
Question is that I know that the diamond hawk, we did great on the diamond hawk.
You think we did great on the now? All right, that's all right. Awesome. I'm glad that you think it's not a question, but I agree. I think we did pretty good on that one. All right, everyone. All right, everyone. Let's move on to our short stick. I'd like you to try and grab either a short stick or something that would work, like a short stick. All right. We are going to go through our two-handed, our chopping in both hands, and our slicing in both hands, because we do have some folks who are getting up there in belt, so let's try slicing as well. So, everyone, does everybody have a short stick or something that will work? It looks like Troy's got one. Looks like Daniel's got one. Awesome. Looks like Aaron and Andrew got one. Awesome. Luke has one. All right. And kind of looks like Sebastian's a little bit frozen down there. I think there's a little bit of connection problems. So, but, oh, there he is. And he's got a stick. Awesome. Great job, everybody. So, oh, got a wooden spoon? That will work, bud. That works perfectly fine. Awesome. So, everyone, two-handed short stick. We're going to go through slow and steady with good technique. All right, step out, bend your knees, and curl. Two-handed short stick, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Come on, 2 hands. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, Luke, try to get focused. We don't want to hold on like this. Hold on right, okay, bud? You know how to do this, bud. Let's turn our brain on. Let's get focused, everybody. All right, everyone, let's go through that one again. I'm generally liking what I'm seeing. Let's try that again. Step out and curl. Let's try adding a little bit of power to this one. Breathe with those strikes. Bend your knees. Drop your weight to the strikes. 1, 2, 3. Don't let go. 4, 5, 6. Switch. 7, 8. Switch both. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2. All right. Everyone, that was pretty good. Try not to let go of the stick. I saw a little bit of letting go for 2 and 3. Try to make sure we keep our hands on the stick. Even when we change our hands, my hand doesn't go completely off the stick, okay? Try to keep 2 hands on the stick for 2-handed short stick drill, all right, everyone? Come on, let's get focused. 2 hands, present, and curl. I want to see the best one you got, everybody, okay? Best one you got. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nice, were you able to keep up? Were you focused? Saw some folks who were playing around with your sticks and didn't catch the first move. Try to stay focused, everyone. We are holding a short stick. We're holding a weapon. Turn around, face the camera, everybody. Don't look away. I'm talking to you guys. So everyone, we're going to go through the chopping now. Try to stay focused. Guys, get your sticks out of the camera. Come on. Let's turn our brains on. Let's get focused. This is an intermediate class. Come on, right foot forward and stick on your shoulder. Everybody, 1, straight in. 2, straight in. 3, straight down. 4, straight down. 5, down at an angle. 6, down at an angle. 7, across head high. 8, across head high. 9 at the knee. 10 at the knee, under your arm. 11, straight up. Around and 12. 13. Right? So one thing I'm seeing, eyes up here, I'm seeing some folks looking away. Yes, you gotta stay focused. Make sure you stretch your arm out. I saw some 7 and 8s that were a little bit more like 7, 8. It's not in the wrist. It's not a magic wand. I'm not casting a spell on something. I cause you, bad guy, to fall down. No, it's not that. You want to chop in. Chop in. Let your arm come out. Don't just put your elbow on your chest and let your wrist do everything. We got to make sure we're chopping in. Chop across. Chop across. All right, everyone? Let's do that one more time. Best one you got. All right, everybody? Put your foot forward. Stick on your shoulder. Let's try this one. Best one you got, okay? If it looks good, we'll move on to our left hand, okay, everybody? And 1, straight in. 2, straight in. Nice, good. Letting your arms come out, everyone. Stretch your arm. 3, down low. 4, straight down. 5, down at an angle. 6, down at an angle. 7, across head high. Let your arm come out. 8, across head high. Let it straight out. 9, down at the knee. 10 at the knee, under your arm. 11, around. 12, and 13. Right? It's pretty good. That one was a bit better. Don't forget to let your arm come out. Don't let your wrist do everything. We want to use our arm. We want to bend our knees. We want to use our body, okay? We don't just want to use our wrists to do our strikes. Stretch your arm out, okay, everyone? Stretch your arm. But why would I want to do this? I can punch that far. Stretch your arm out. Use the reach of the stick, okay, everybody? Everyone, let's put it in our left hand. Let's try our left hand, everybody. Left foot forward. Stick on your left shoulder. Let's try left hand, everyone. Let's get focused. Yep, left hand, left shoulder. Daniel, that's 2 hands, just 1 hand. There we are. And everybody, let's get going. 1, 2, straight in. 3, straight down. 4, straight down. 5, down at an angle. 6, down at an angle. 7, across head high. 8, across head high. 9, down at the knee. 10, down at the knee, under your arm. 11, straight up. 12, and 13. Just remember, we're holding it in the left hand. Saw some folks switch to the right in the middle now. We're holding it in this hand, all right, everyone? This one, this side. Oh, and let's try that one again. Come on, let's get set. Eyes up front. And 1, straight in. 2, straight in. 3, straight down. 4, straight down. Remember, we're using our left hand. 5, down at an angle. 6, down at an angle. 7, across head high. 8, across head high. 9 at the knee. 10 at the knee. Keep this hand up. My arm isn't drooping down. Under your arm. 11 and 12, 13. Everyone, let's try that again one more time. Try to make sure your other hand stays up. Seeing some noodle arms down here. Stick is in our left hand, on our shoulder, and our right hand is up. All right, everyone? Let's go on. One more time, everyone. Left foot forward, stick in our left hand. And 1, straight in. 2, straight in. 3, straight down. 4, straight down. 5, down at an angle. 6, down at an angle. Try to keep your hand up. 7 and 8. 9 and 10. Hand up. 11. 12. 13. So it's a lot easier to do 11, 12, and 13 if your hand is already up. If we're doing 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just try to keep that hand up the whole time. Just because we're using this hand with the stick doesn't mean this hand can just be a noodle. All right, everyone? So, it's looking pretty good. Let's try our slicing with our right hand. Let's do slicing, okay, everybody? Right foot forward. Stick on your right shoulder, and other hand up by our face. Everyone, slice down, across, 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 down, down, across, across, up, up, across, across, straight down. That's pretty good, everyone. Remember, straight down goes straight down here, out to our hip, okay? Try not to let it come kind of down at an angle right here. Just straight down and pull it into your hip, okay? Everyone, let's try that again. Remember, we're doing our right hand now. We're not doing our left right now. Bend those knees, and let's do our slicing. Troy, right hand. And down, across, 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 down, down, across, across, up, up, across, across, straight down. Right. Everyone, make sure that we're choking up on our stick. Make sure we don't have our hand at the very, very end of it. Seeing some hands that are really far down and low. It is a lot harder to control the stick if our hand is way down here at the bottom. Try to make sure our hand is up a little bit so that we have enough to put another hand down and have a little bit sticking at the bottom, okay? Guys, just because I start talking doesn't mean we can start playing with the sticks, waving them around in the camera, and start being silly, okay? Let's turn our brains on, okay? Let's stay focused. We only have about 20 or so minutes left in class. Class is just half over, okay? We're doing a good job. We're doing nice. We're focused. Let's try to keep that focus on, okay? Everyone, put your stick in your right hand. Right foot forward. Stick on your right shoulder. We're going to go through that one more time. Best one you got, okay? Slicing drill, right hand. And guys, let's get focused. I'm seeing people still playing with their sticks, and we're about to get going. Get focused. Turn your brain on. And down, across, across, across. Down, down, across, across. Up, up, across, across, straight down. Right? Everyone, who's focused? Who still has their stick in their hand? Did you start doing this? If so, it's not focused. Try to stay focused, everyone. We are holding a weapon. Let's act like it, all right, everyone? Let's try this one time in our left hand, just one time in our left, okay, everybody? Put your left foot forward. Put your stick in your left hand and on your left shoulder. Let's try this one time with our left. Everybody, make sure your left foot's in front. We don't want to have our right foot in front and accidentally hurt our knee, okay? Left foot, left hand, and down, across, 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 down, down, across, across, up, up, across, across, straight down. Everyone, don't forget to turn and lean with your body. One thing I'd like to see for the slicing in general is I'd like to see nice turning and leaning of the body, okay? Remember, our whole body, including our arm, is a lot stronger than just our arm. All right? Everyone, put your stick away real quick. We are done with our short stick today. Next up, we are going to be learning a new 6-count drill. We're going to be learning a new drill, all right, everybody? So, try to put your pillow down. We're about to talk about something new. We're going to learn something new here, all right, everyone? So, this drill that we're learning is the open hand striking drill. Now, before we really start getting into our open hand striking drill, we got to make sure we know how to do it safely, okay? So for our open hand striking, we want to make sure our fingers are all together and our thumbs are tucked, not floating out here, okay? Try to keep all your fingers and your thumb together, because if we start hitting with our fingers out here, it's a lot easier to accidentally catch your finger or your thumb on something and get your fingers or your thumb hurt, all right? So how we do this safely, remember, is fingers together, thumb tucked into the side, okay? So, the first few strikes, well, a lot of these strikes actually are very similar or pretty much the same technique as our closed fist punching. So a lot of these you already kind of know. A lot of these should come kind of easy to you. So, for example, the first one that we learned, chamber with open hands, everyone. The first one is the long punch, right. Same thing as the long punch with our closed hand, except we just have our hand open, and instead of doing this and hitting with our fingers, we don't hit with our fingers. So we turn our hand up so that we can hit with this part of our hand, okay? That's a lot safer than jamming our fingers in and hurting our fingers like that. So we want to pull our wrist back and hit with the bottom of our hand right there. And long left. Nice. Remember, it's the same thing. We turn, we lean, we breathe, and we hit with this part of our hand right here, the heel of our palm. Right? And one. That's it. Let's try that a couple more times. And long right. And long left. Long right. And long left. Now remember, try not to let your thumb come out. We don't want to accidentally miss and catch our thumb on the bad guy. That could hurt our thumb. Try to keep your fingers and your thumbs together, okay? It's for safety. Right, nice. Next up is very similar to the short punch. We're turning and leaning, and our fingers are coming out to the side. We call this a Z punch because the arm kind of looks a bit like a Z when you do this. So we turn we lean, and our arm comes out and back, just like a short punch. Okay? Now, you might notice for these first 3 punches, our first one starts up like this. The second one comes out like this. And for the last one, our hands are down, our fingers are down like this. Right? So let's try long punch and Z punch. Long punch, right? And long left. Remember, we're doing open hand. Try not to let your fingers close. Z punch, right? Z left. Long right. And good, everyone. Long left. Z right. And Z left. Let's try to make sure your hand isn't turned up for this one. For this one, our target zones are usually kind of low. Belly, floating ribs to the sides here. And we don't want to accidentally catch our fingers up here. It's a lot easier to accidentally catch them if you're coming in like this. So we want to turn our hand to the side, okay? So we can hit down low, right? Everyone, the next one is the low strike. We're turning and striking low into the pelvis, groin, lower area right here, okay? So turn and low strike right. And low strike left. Turn, lean, and down. Remember, try to keep your fingers together and your thumb in. Don't let your thumb or fingers come apart. Try to keep them nice and together, okay? And low right, low left, low right. Come on, everybody. Low left. Nice and in front. Remember, there's only one bad guy. We don't want to turn like this, right? There's only one bad guy right in front of you for these, okay? Everyone, let's try to go through the first 3 all together, okay? Remember, bend your knees. Try to keep your hands open, fingers together, and thumbs in, all right? Long right, long left. Z right, Z left. Low strike right, and low left. Remember, turn your hand. I'm not doing this. We gotta turn our hand over. Kind of like we're asking for something. It's down and in. Everyone, eyes up here. Let's get focused. Let's do that one more time. In. Long right, long left, Z punch right, Z left, low right, low left. Right? So before we move on to 4, 5, and 6, are there any questions on this one? If so, raise your hand. Any questions on these ones that we just learned? Oh, Troy? All right. You got a question? Well, what's your question, Troy?
Is the Z strike? Can we do that again?
Yeah, we can do the Z punch again. We can do the Z strike again. All right, everyone. Let's go through our Z strike, our open hand strike for the Z. Let's do that 3 times, okay? Remember, we turn and lean and shoot out with our fingers pointing out to the side. In. Z left, Z right, and left, Z right, and Z left. Nice. Try to make sure we know that it's very similar. It's almost the same thing as the short punch. It comes out and back, just like the short punch. It's the same thing. We turn, we lean, we breathe. It comes out nice and fast. We don't have to muscle through it. It just comes out and back real fast. Right? Good question. Any more questions on the first 3 that we learned? Oh, Sebastian, I see your hand raised, Sebastian. Looks like you're I can't unmute you, Sebastian. I think you're muted on your end. There we are.
Are they supposed to be like slaps or something?
Kind of, not really though. What we're doing is we're
I
hitting.
actually can't hear you.
Oh, you're having trouble here? Huh? Let me check my audio settings. See if coming in quiet or something. Is that better? Sebastian, can you hear me, bud?
I couldn't hear.
You can kind of hear me? All right.
All
Right. Well, so what we
no, I can't hear you.
you can't hear me? Okay.
I have a misprint.
I think everybody can hear me other than you. It's sorry. All right. Well, I should be unmuted. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm unmuted. Yeah, you should be unmuted as well. I don't know what's going on. We'll try to figure it out. If you can't hear me, that's okay. We'll try and figure it out and see if it comes back later. Okay, bud? I'm sorry. So, everyone, remember for our open hand striking, we want to hit with the heel of our hand. Want to go in straight. We don't want to flick our wrist or anything. We want to keep our hand pulled back and hit with the heel of our palm, okay? That's the safest spot to hit, all right? Next up, let's go through our 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6, okay, everybody? These ones are coming in out to the side, all right? Number 4 is the same as punch number 4. It's going to come in as a hook, except instead of a closed fist, we're going to have an open hand like this. Our hand is going to be tilted out to the side for a hook, okay? And I know you can't hear me, Sebastian. I know you can't hear it, but we're just going to keep going. And hook. Come on, everybody. Who's listening? Why am I like the only one doing this? There we are. And hook left. And open hand hook right. And hook left. Remember, the same thing as the hook. We rotate from our body. Our hand comes right here. We don't drive it all the way across. Just like for our hook, we turn and hit right here. Okay? Everyone, we should be pretty familiar with this one. It's just a very small alteration to our existing hook punch. Okay, everyone? Set. And hook right. Hook left. Come on, bend your knees, spread your feet apart. I'm not doing this like this. Why is anyone else doing this? Come on. Bend your knees. Chamber, everybody. Spread your feet apart and chamber. Hook right. Hook left. Keep those fingers together. I'm seeing some hands drifting apart. Hook right. And hook left. There we are. That's a bit better. I'd still like to see a little bit of feet more apart, a little bit more knees bent, but overall that was pretty good. Everyone, the next strikes coming down at an angle. These ones are, we call them the downward strikes, okay? These are downward strikes. Hey, Saiji, how's it going? So, number 5, very similar to our hooking strikes, except they come down at an angle. Try to think of them like number 5 and 6 in our chopping drill that we just did. They come in down at an angle. They come up and down, okay? Everyone, let's spread our feet and bend our knees. Chamber with open hands. Remember to keep your fingers and thumbs together. And up and down. Now take your left, comes up and down at an angle. Try to hit with this part of your hand. Try not to hit with the back. It's not like the stick punch. It comes in, down at an angle, fingers up like this, okay? All right, everyone, let's try 4 and 5. Everyone, let's get set. Let's get focused. I'm seeing some focus being lost. Everyone, chamber, get set. Bend those knees. Daniel, where are you going, buddy? Come on, get set. And hook right. And hook left. Downward right. And downward strike left. Nice, let's go through that again. Hook right. Hook left. Downward strike right. And downward strike left. Nice, looking pretty good, everybody. Sebastian, can you hear me yet? I heard you were having audio problems a little bit earlier. Can you hear me? Yes? No? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna unmute you. Can you hear me, buddy? And I think you're muted on your end.
Yes.
Oh, you can hear me now? Awesome. Good job. So, to answer your question from earlier, is it like slapping? Not really, no. I mean, hooking, it's kind of like a slap, but usually for a slap, you use your wrist, and we're really not using our wrist for this one. It's the same thing as just our normal punch or our hook, except we keep our wrist locked behind here, and we don't really slap through with our wrist. We try to keep our wrist nice and tight, fingers together, thumb in, and just use it like a normal hook or short punch or long punch, except we just try to keep our fingers out of the way, okay? Daniel, get focused. Come on. This isn't be silly time. Come on, let's get focused. It's an intermediate class. We're almost done, okay? Let's get through the last one, which is pretty complicated. You're going to have to listen, okay? And then after that, we're going to try to go through all 6, and then we're going to be just about out of time, okay, everybody? So, everyone, for the last one, we're going to use a technique that we like to call a distractor. So, for our 6th one, we're going to take our right hand, and it's going to come over here, just like in our elbow drill, but notice my hand is open. It's going to come out like this, just straight out. And then we're going to rotate over. And then we're going to take our elbow and hit. Yes. Then for our left hand comes over here. We hit out with our left, rotate over. Then our right hand comes in and elbows into our hand, just like our hooking elbow. So you might be thinking, well, what's this about? Why are there elbows here? Well, the main open hand technique in this one is this distraction technique, and there's a lot of different things we can do that come off of that, okay? And one of the things that we can do is an elbow. So everyone, let's go 1 through 6 in our elbows, and then we're going to be just right out of time. All right, everyone, let's get focused. Let's turn our brains on. We're almost done, all right? Hands up, get set, and chamber. Long right, long left. Z punch right, Z punch left. Low right, low strike left. Hook right, and hook left. Downward strike right, downward strike left. And our right hand comes over to our left. Hit, rotate, and elbow. Left hand comes over to our right. Hit, rotate, and elbow. Excellent job, everyone. Feet together, arms out. Attention. Nice, looking good, everybody. We learned 6 new techniques, and it looks like everyone's 6-count drills are looking pretty good. Nice job, everyone. And feet together, arms out. Attention. Before we head out, remember, on Fridays at 1 p.m. now, we're having classes specifically for forms, for those of you who are practicing forms. For this upcoming Friday at 1, we're going to be practicing our point, our square, and our 5-point. If any of you would like to practice any of those, feel free to join us. If you aren't able to make that time, remember we still have the videos online at oneworldma.com, okay, everybody? And bow on out. Good job, everybody. Y'all have a good one.
And then my tooth fell.
Indeed it did. Congratulations, buddy.
That's why I actually left the classroom
Yep.
2 times.
Mhm.
Mostly about 2 times I went outside. And
Yep.
took my tooth out, and
Yep.
then I came back.
Yep.
I felt like I broke my tooth, and then I washed my mouth.
Yep. Now that sounds like a good idea. You might want to wash them out.
And today was the last day. Today,
Bye-bye,
tomorrow I
Troy.
didn't have any meetings. I didn't
Oh,
have
wow.
any meetings. Neither
Bye, everybody.
my
I'm One World
full
MA.
Spanish meeting. Because my